When a ship compartment is flooded, does water completely fill the entire space? Not exactly. In ship stability, we use a concept called permeability to determine how much water can actually enter a compartment. In this video, I'll explain permeability in detail, why it matters in damage stability, and how it affects flooding calculations on board ships. As defined by this stability book, the term permeability with respect to any compartment on a ship relates to the amount of space in that compartment that is capable of being filled with floodwater. Permeability is an important concept in damage stability because when a compartment is damaged and flooded, seawater does not always occupy the entire volume of that space. Inside the compartment, there may be machinery, equipment, cargo, structural members, pipelines, or other objects already occupying part of the volume. Because of these obstructions, only the remaining empty space can actually be filled with floodwater. Permeability of a compartment is usually expressed as the percentage of volume that may be occupied by water and represents the lost buoyancy if that compartment were bilged. For example, an empty compartment has a permeability of 100% because the entire space can be filled with water. An engine room typically has a permeability of 85% due to the machinery and equipment occupying part of the space. Meanwhile, a completely full tank has a permeability of 0% because there is no remaining space available for floodwater. Now, the International Bulk Chemical or IBC code provides some typical values for the permeability of spaces assumed to be damaged. For void spaces or empty spaces, the permeability is taken as 0.95 or 95%, not 100%, because these spaces may still contain structural members, pipelines, or other objects occupying part of the volume. An engine room has a permeability of 0.85 or 85%. This means that approximately 15% of the engine room volume is occupied by machinery and equipment, while the remaining 85% is void space capable of being flooded with water. So, in the case of bilging, the higher the value of permeability, the greater the loss of buoyancy because more water can enter and occupy the compartment. To calculate permeability, it is equal to broken stowage divided by stowage factor times 100. The result will be in percentage. Broken stowage refers to the space between packages that remains unfilled. This varies depending on the type of cargo and the shape of the hold. Meanwhile, stowage factor is the volume occupied by a unit weight of cargo, usually expressed in cubic meters per ton or cubic feet per long ton. For example, a ship compartment is filled with cargo having a stowage factor of 1.89 cubic meters per ton, and the relative density of the cargo is 0.680. Determine the permeability of the compartment. To solve this problem, we first need to determine the broken stowage. The first step is to calculate the solid stowage factor using this formula. Solid stowage factor equals 1 divided by the relative density. So, the solid stowage factor is 1.47 cubic meters per ton. This means that if the cargo were stowed solidly without any empty spaces between the cargo, it would occupy 1.47 cubic meters per ton. However, the actual stowage factor is 1.89 cubic meters per ton. Therefore, the difference between the actual stowage factor, which is 1.89 cubic meters per ton, and the solid stowage factor, which is 1.47 cubic meters per ton, represents the broken stowage. Therefore, the broken stowage is 0.42 cubic meters per ton. Now that we have the broken stowage, we can calculate the permeability by dividing the broken stowage by the stowage factor and multiplying by 100. The permeability of the compartment is therefore 22.2%. This means that only 22.2% of the compartment volume can be occupied by water if that compartment is bilged. Also note that only 22.2% of the waterplane area of the compartment will be lost. An example of a bilging calculation for a compartment where the permeability is less than 100% will be covered in my next video. That's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.